叫我们的帮忙演绎，但是。
May I have the outline of the book on Judges? Well, today Reverend Pan asked me to do the translation of his sermon today. He gave me the free hands. He didn't give me text, but I'll see you, do whatever I can. It's my first time doing this, so please bear with me. Now, if we look at the book of Judges, there are 21 chapters, and from chapter 1 to 3, the first introduction indicates all the Jewish people, what they did in Canaan when they led by Joshua and carried into the promised land. And what they did was they did not complete what God asked them. They have done some conquest, but they refused to eliminate the inhabitants, the Canaanites in the region. So they become intermarriage and also worship their idols. And this leads to the oppression by all those inhabitants of the Canaanite. So over the years, the book of Judges actually is the history of the Jewish people, the darkest time of their history. They don't have a king, so they do whatever they want, and which is they adopt the Canaanites' habits and worship their idols. Their judges are actually the heroes and deliverers of the Jewish people when they got oppressed so badly by the Canaanites. They cried out to the God, and God shows His faithfulness and sent the judges to deliver them from the oppressions. And on the whole history from 1375 to 1050 BC approximately, there were 7 cycles. Jewish people do the same all the time. When they were delivered, they enjoy the life, the peace, the prosperity, and they commit the idolatry, and they do the evil sins in the sight of God. So the oppression will come to them as God's punishment. So there are 7 cycles, and total there are 12 judges. Okay, go down a little bit. Okay. The O'Neill. O'Neill rule over the, on that I have indicated the number of years they acting as a judge, and what they did, like the first one, O'Neill had 40 years judging, and he captured the powerful Canaanite cities. Then the second one ruled 80 years. Ehud ruled 80 years. He defeated the Moabites and killed its king. The third one is Shemai. How long he acting as judge was not recorded in the Bible. So he did kill 600 Philistines with an ox all. Then Deborah, 40 years, she's the only female judges in the history of Jewish. He defeated the Canaanites and killed its general, Sisera. Then he and Barak has, who is her general, leading general, okay? And they sung a victory song in chapter 5. Then the next one will be the Gideon, which will be the subject of today's sense. And as you can look through, there's total of 12, like Torah, Jar, Jephthah, Ezebon, Elon, Ahom, and Samson. The famous one, ascending around 1050 BC. Okay. Now, Reverend Tom's sermon today is about the Gideon, the judge's Gideon, the fourth one. Okay. We'll look at the Bible in 4 respects. One, is how Gideon was called to acting as judge. Is that the angel of the Lord came to sit under the tree when, Jewish people cry out to the Lord because they had a great oppression from the Midianites. They deprived of everything from them, every kind of livestock, the crops, so they cannot survive. So they cry out to the Lord. The Lord sent the angel to call out Gideon under the great oak tree of Ophrah, which belonged to his father, Joshua. And from there, the Lord asked him to go to rescue Israelites. But Gideon was so powerful of his own ability, so he argued with God, as we read into the pages in the verses of the Bible. And first he was saying, I'm the least one, the weakest one among the weakest clan of Manasseh and of our tribe. So how can I do it? But the Lord of Angels still tell him, I will be with you. Just go with the strength you have. I will be with you. And I'll deliver the Midianites into your hands. So he did several things to test whether this is the real angel of the Lord or not. He go to prepare a lamb and then cook with unleavened bread, and then bring those food back to the angel. And the angel just touch it, ask him to put it on the rock and burn it to prove he is the angel of the Lord. Then after that, he still had doubt. So he asked God, say, okay, give me a real sign. So he did it in several ways. One, he asked God to have the dew on the fleece in the threshing and floor of the wine press one night, and the next morning, he collected water from those springs or a cup, and the surrounding ground was dry. That's his first request of a sign, and God did that and showed him. So Gideon asked again, let's prove it. Give me another proof, which is the trees will be dry, but the surrounding ground will be full of dews, which God did again. So Gideon had better faith now. So he wants to, whatever he did, the God provide the proof to him. He is ready to deliver the Midianites into his hand. So he called out the army from his tribe, from his clan and his tribe and the other tribes to fight out. Altogether, he raised 32,000 people, warriors. Among them, God told him, this is too many. Although he's going to fight against the Midianites, ally and its allies had about 150,000 warriors, and they are experienced warriors. They're excellent fighters. Lord told him, we don't need that many. Get rid of some of them. Just see whoever have weak enough, they're not going to the battle, let them go. So there are 22,000 people left. Left on the 10,000 left. And God still say too many. Because God wants to prove that is his might, not Jewish people's warriors, to save the Israelites from the oppressions. So he tell him, bring the troop, the 10,000, to the riverside and just separate them and select only those people who left the water and lick it from their palm, while it's not those who kneel down to drink directly from the water. The reason is those are the people always on guard with the arm on one hand, the other hand, the right hand, will be scooping up the water to quench the thirst. So Gideon using those 300 warriors to fight against 150,000 Midianites and his allies, and he defeated them. So from this story, I think we learned a lesson. That is, we must react, we must follow and cling to God, because he always ready for us. His faithfulness in delivering us from all kind of temptation and the attempts. In today's world, I think we have a lot of temptations, because the world always try to entice you to love the world, the material sense, everything. So we'll end up falling into the trap, and like the ancient Israelites, for the idolatry, everything. And I hope this will give you some idea, and I would encourage you to read the book of Judges, and not just chapter 6, 7, and 8, which dealing with the Gideon. And may God bless his words and help us to live as he wants us to. Thank you.